All right, let's consider this problem. Write an expression for the mean of this arithmetic series. 3/4 and then blank, 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 blank. So the question is, we have 5 terms here. The first one's 3/4, and want to write an expression for the mean, that is the average. An arithmetic series is a series where it starts with a term and then each successive term is going to increase by the same amount. So that's what an arithmetic series is. So what I'm going to do is start with 3/4 and then say, I don't know what this one's going to be, but I'm going to add some d value to it, some value. I use d to represent the distance between this and this. So if the first one's 3/4, the second one's going to be 3/4 plus some unknown value. And that would make the third one 3/4 plus d again. So it's this one plus d more, which makes it this. And then this one would be d more than that. And this last one is d more than this. So I'm adding d to 3d to get that. So if you add all those together and divide by 5, that would be the mean, because that's how you find the mean or the average. You add all the terms together and then divide by how many you have. So if you do that, 3/4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 3/4 values. So I could add all those together, or I could just say 5 times 3/4. 5 times 3/4 is 15/4. And then if you add d, 2d, 3d, 4d, that's 10d. So basically I have 15/4 plus 10d divided by 5. And if you, instead of dividing by 5, you can multiply both by 1/5. Notice here that 5 goes into 5 one time, 5 goes into 15 3 times, so that becomes 3/4. And 10d times 1/5 ends up being 2d, because that's 10d over 5. 10 divided by 5 is 2. So notice with me, if you would, that the mean is this, and that ends up being the middle one of these, the middle one that would have been there. So the first one's 3/4, the second one was this. This is the one in the middle, and then you had these two on the end. And I want you to think about that. If you have an odd number of terms in which there is a common distance between each one, the middle term is going to end up being the average. So we could have saved ourselves a little bit of time if we had known that. The answer is just that, which is that. And that's some food for thought as it relates to an ACT question, a mathematical ACT college prep type question. So anyway, arithmetic series, hopefully that reviews you a little bit on how that works and even how we simplified it down to an expression. See ya.